Guys, welcome back to today's video. So today me and the kids went to their PE class and it's like 2:20 right now and the house is kind of a mess because usually on days where I take the kids to PE, we're just like hurrying up in the morning, making breakfast, getting dressed, all that kind of stuff so we can make it to their class. So the house is kind of a mess. I have dishes from yesterday that I need to put away. We do have dishes from breakfast. And I just need to tidy up the house. It hasn't been done yet. There's just stuff everywhere. Pencils, Matt's costume. I see shoes. I see dish towels and more toys and just stuff everywhere. So I just need to go around and tidy everything up for the day. So I'm gonna try to do this pretty quick. So we're gonna do a really fast speed clean and just tidy everything up and get it back to square one. So if you need any cleaning motivation, hopefully I can help you with that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so this is the state of the kitchen and the house here. It's not too bad, but I figured, it's just real life. We might as well clean together because I know that most of us, especially if you're home with your kids, you need that afternoon pickup time. And so that is what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna tidy everything up, but it's a little bit early right now. I got up a little bit earlier than I wanted to. Matt came and woke me up, and this is actually day 2 of him coming in at the exact same time and waking me up. So his sleep schedule got messed up somehow, and he's waking up a little bit earlier. But it's funny because last night me and Nico were talking, and we always entertain the thought, and we'll talk about possibly wanting one more kid. And it's just like the baby stage, we miss that, and we know that if we don't have one here soon, because I'm already 34, that window's kind of going to be closed. And so it's just something we talk about a lot. We half entertain it. But we were talking last night. We're like, I don't know, maybe we should. But we just got to this time in our lives with Matt. He's 3.5 now. He's a little more self-sufficient. He's just not a baby anymore, and things are much easier, because when you first have a baby, if you go swimming or anything, mom has to hold the baby, and I feel like as a mom, you kind of miss out a little bit because you're holding the baby all day. And so we're finally at that stage again where I can just hang out with everybody and I'm not really missing out on things or, in the room putting the baby to bed, stuff like that. And so anyway, we were talking about it, but then it's mornings like this where I get woken up earlier, where I'm like, oh yes, I remember. It's so hard, and you get little sleep to no sleep, and it's just such a struggle. So I don't think we're gonna have any more kids, but do any of you out there also feel like that sometimes? I don't know, as a mom, are you always thinking about little babies, or for some of you, were you totally done and the topic never came up again? So why can't we just give it a go? Step back to like we don't know. 'Cause when with you, everything is trying to make it seem the worries have been stuck with the Okay, quick snack break. Matt came in and said he wanted some grapes and some Farmer John cheese. That's what he calls it. He calls Parmesan Farmer John. That's what he hears when I say it, so it's Farmer John cheese. So I'm gonna get him some of that. So continuing on here in the kitchen, I'm gonna start putting the dishes away. And I actually realized while I started doing this that the dishes in the dishwasher were dirty. I had done a load of dishes at an odd time the day before. Normally it works out to where I run the dishwasher twice a day, once in the morning after breakfast and then once in the evening after we have dinner. But the night before we had something where we just had bowls, and so there wasn't that many dishes. So I just figured I would start it after we had breakfast the next morning. I need to get some more plates. That's why I have to run it twice a day. I think I have like 6 plates. So I always feel like we're out of plates, and it's just one of those things. Like I haven't set time aside to order some more plates, and I've just been functioning with 6 plates for a while now. So I just need to make that a priority. But I feel like I haven't thought that I need more plates yet. And now that I'm talking to you, I'm like, oh yeah, I need more plates. And I should probably do that. Or I should just stop being lazy and just wash them by hand. But it would be nice to have like 12 plates.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. You say that you're sorry. We turn the page and make up. A broken trust got you haunted. The doubt in you was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
So recently, you guys, me and Nico just had our 10-year anniversary, and I forgot to tell you guys, but we did go out on a date, and we went to North Italia. I don't know if you have one where you are, but it's a little bit nicer of an Italian restaurant, but it's not too expensive. And we went in and we had some really good pasta, and we shared a dessert. But it was really nice. Me and Nico hardly ever go on dates together. We just are so wrapped up with the kids at home that we don't really think about it. And also, I think it's just because the kids were little. Like whenever I have a little kid, I don't really like to drop them off too much. I always feel like it's inconveniencing the person I'm dropping them off with. So we definitely don't make date night a priority. But I also learned that from my mom. She never really dropped us off anywhere. Her and my dad never went on dates. So I do think it's a little bit of a learned habit, but we do want to start prioritizing that a little bit more. And so I started saving money for our date night. And if you missed my video last week, I did share a little bit of my new budgeting journey and the stuff that I'm doing now to start saving. So one of the things is cash budgeting, but I did make a category for date night so we can start doing that. But what about you? Are you good at prioritizing date night? Have you always made time to do that with your husband or your significant other? Or have you just seemed to get busy like me and, kind of put that on the back burner? So here's the final reveal of the kitchen. It's pretty clean. We're basically back to square one. We did start getting some bowls and some stuff out. Nico was home on his lunch break, so it was time to make a mess again, and I was gonna start doing a little bit of lunch here. But now it's time to move on to the living room. I just wanna pick everything up, do a quick vacuum, and put all this stuff away. So if you're new here, this table here is my kids' craft table, so that's why it's basically destroyed and it's full of paint and stuff. I usually try to keep some paper on top just to kind of hide the mess a little bit. So I'm gonna put some more paper on here, and then I have something fun I'm actually gonna work on, and I'll show you guys in just a second. I wanted to show you this. So I bought this little wooden box from Walmart. It's pretty good size, but I plan to put the kids' Halloween candy. I'm going to put that all in here, and then the kids will turn in some of their charms for candy, and this will be like our little treasure box. Let me go get their charm jars really quick. So these are their charm jars. This one's Matt's, Audrey and Nikki. And I just bought these off Amazon. When I bought them, it was a while back now. They were like $10 a piece. So I will see if I can still find them, if they're still available, and I'll link them for you guys. But I give the kids these charms whenever I think they do something good. Maybe they went above and beyond with a chore or something, but mostly they're given these when we do school. So I do homeschool my kids, and so this is a little incentive while we're doing it. If maybe they had really nice handwriting, or they remembered a concept, or they're just doing a really good job, then I will give them a charm. Usually with school, they get about 3 a day. So the plan is for them to be able to start using these as like a currency. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to price the candy or little things that I put in here. I don't want anything like too junky, so I don't think I'm going to buy like fidget spinners and stuff like that. But if I can find small things that I think would be fun and aren't necessarily just junk, they'll go in here with the candy. But for now, it's just going to be for candy. And then, yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to price everything, but I'll have a little price and a little price chart probably for them, and then they can turn in like maybe 3 pieces. They can turn in like 3 charms for a piece of candy. But I just thought that would be fun. It's fun to earn them, but it's also fun to have like, you know, their own kind of currency, or to actually earn these and then be able to turn them in. But they're really cute. They're these little acrylic charms and they're kind of sparkly. But that's the idea for this box. I'm going to turn it into a treasure chest. And so right now I'm going to paint it. I just have some apple barrel paint. We have a black, a gray, and then a few little browns here. So I don't know, I'm just going to kind of, water down the paint and paint this thing. So let's see how it turns out. I will try to link this box down below for you. I got it for $15 on Walmart.com, and this was like the cheapest I could find for something like this. Amazon was pretty expensive, but it's just a fun little thing to do with your kids. Even if your kids go to school, it's just a fun thing to get your kids involved with things at home and get them excited for something. And actually, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher growing up. And so I vividly remember having different teachers, and every time there was a teacher that did something super fun that I loved, I would just file that away in my brain and I would tell myself, when I'm a teacher, I'm going to do that. And so there's lots of little things that I saw growing up that I really, really loved in school. And so I like to try to implement little things just to make it more fun. And that's the great thing about being a kid. Everything is so fun and just new and exciting. And I loved all that kind of stuff as a kid. So I like to do that for my kids as well. So here's the finished project. I ended up putting some glitter Mod Podge on top. I will link that down below just in case you're curious what kind of Mod Podge exactly I used. But I love this box. It's so cute. I love that it's wood and it has like the metal clasps and the metal corner protectors, and that it also has that really cute ornate metal handle. I just think it's so cute and I love the glitter. I'm a sucker for some glitter, you guys, but I think it came out so cute and I think the kids will love it. Alright guys, and next on my to-do list is this load of laundry. We're going to speed through this and get everything folded and put away.
Problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution. I know I should have known. Right now you're not alone.
Thank you so much for sticking around to the end and hanging out with me. I hope you got a little bite-sized motivation for your evening. If you got anything from today's video, I would love it if you'd subscribe, and I will catch you guys back here next time.
Running. Everyone says that I should get going, start running.